Starfield. Quick fire thoughts. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, I actually struggled to find the pronouns. Is it that big of a deal? It's definitely just Fallout in space, which is a good thing. You know, that's good. Fallout's good. Loading screens be like Sonic 06. That's a bit of a mess. Combat is really lacking the VAT system. Main story is really slow. I actually really like the way the ship works. I just wish there was more in space. Overall, it's a great Bethesda game. You know, the fundamentals of the environment, the story building, the world building, the world building and built into the story, both in the same thing. You know what I'm getting at, sharp. Honestly though, it kind of made me miss Warframe. I'll do the respectful art form breakdown as usual though. Right, visuals, gamepass, clouds, impressive still. Atmosphere is on point. Ship raids looked really cool. The labs looked really cool. The space gear looked really cool. Everything is just thematically spot on. It's Fallout in space. It looks like space. I'm thinking more like almost like Guardians of the Galaxy. There's a theme and there's a story and there's a vision of space that we have had that hasn't been done this way, which even though you have No Man's Sky and a couple of others, the way this does, what it does is very well done, very Bethesda-ly done, very nicely done. Audio. Voice acting was kind of weird for me. I don't know.
Sarah, another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe it's the mixing. I didn't mess with the settings or anything. The music was nice. The stringy and mysterious approach to things, all discovery. Guns were kind of weak. Yeah, I tried a couple. I think there was like a laser rifle thing. There was like a laser pistol thing, and then there was like a pistol thing. And also had an axe, but even like the axe hitting people with an axe bounced off, which brings me back to the VAT system. We should be able to chop off arms here. Whatever. I really like the clickiness in the space, like in the ship. Clickiness in the ship is very satisfying. When you like move things around and like press buttons and stuff, it's really cool. The narrative is a bit blah. I don't know. I did just follow the main story. It was kind of boring, which a lot of people have said already. Oblivion was my past favorite and the story was great. So I don't really know about the whole, you don't play Elder Scrolls for the main game story or whatever. Fallout stories were great. I actually really liked Fallout 4 story. I'm about 76, haven't gone there yet. But yeah, no, it didn't drag me in the way other Fallout games or Elder Scrolls games have at the start. Like, the minor thing is a little bland in comparison to a dragon attack or, prison escape or all the others. And, a nuke dropping. Like, come on, like, technical prowess. Right, okay. If you're still here, I have to give them large credit for how well the game actually performs this time, right? It's not like it's performed like shit in other games, but there's always been like a signature jank to and that's the only word I can think of to Bethesda games, where it just doesn't, something feels a bit off. Everything feels very tight, but almost to a stiff level, which I think is the sacrifice we're going to have to make here. Things do feel a bit stiff sometimes. That's in reference to the combat as well, actually. You can't slide, and I'm so used to being able to slide in a first-person shooter now. It's just a bit, you crouch and that's really it. I also sprained a leg. That was interesting. It didn't really do anything though, so maybe I need to, look into that more. Maybe that was the reason. You see, that wasn't very well explained. I could go on and on. That's a whole menu thing, see? But anyway, look, overall, technically, it's, the tightest Bethesda game ever, but I'm gonna go 7 or 6.5. I'm edging more towards 6.5, maybe 6.75 if you go deep into the decimals like that. Probably more towards people who are in it for a space game. Now, I mentioned Warframe however long ago because when I thought about what I wanted in a space game, I got that in Warframe when I was like 14, and they've just kind of made it better since. So third-person action, shooting or melee, jumping off walls and stuff, because of the low gravity you can double jump. Double jumping makes sense because there's no gravity. You know, it's just things like that. RPG elements where you grind to get stuff, but the game is fun, so it's fine. The moment-to-moment action in Warframe, just the system that's built on, is just fundamentally enjoyable. You know, anything around it is going to be throwaway, but enhanced because of the fundamentals, you know? This is how it goes. You pyramid, base, tip, whatever. Okay, this is important, right? So if Starfield had a VAT system, instantly maybe 7.5, maybe 8. But when the resource management and menus are core to the loop, minute to minute has to be a bit faster for me. It's the menus, man. It's the menus. The menus really slow this game down. The menus and the lack of ammo in shooting and stuff, and I don't know. There's just so many things that I feel like gaming has moved past that this game just didn't, and it's a shame. It's a shame, because maybe in like 5 years we'll come back to this and be like, oh, this is nostalgic. I never played it though. I mean, I did play it. I mean, I would say that then, but yeah. But hey, look, it's good. It's Fallout in space, and I still love Fallout 3. So, you know, good game, decent game.